Hi, everybody. If you're coming in, if you're a replayer, Lola and I are opening up a package that sorry, Belle. Actually, they're waiting for their treat, but what's in there? Is there something? Lola loves to dig in my bags. Oh, sorry, Belle. Yours is coming, sweetie. No, that's just a placemat that I got. Did some Hobby Lobby clearance shopping for mental health, if there is such a thing. And I just wanted Lo to, come on, Lo, what's in there? What is in there? Something is in there. That's not it. That's my mug. What's in there? You got to get in there. What's in there? Something's in there, isn't it? Oh, God, tell me I didn't buy the thing I thought I bought her. Lola, I apologize. Move back up. I just feel so guilty right now. No, it's in there. There it is. There's some paint. What's that right? Yeah, what is that? What's this one right here? What is this one right here? What's that? I was going to save it for her birthday, but Romeo's been at the dentist the last 2 days getting some crowns on. Hey, Ange. Lola's opening up her present, and Bella's totally annoyed with me because I was telling them they were getting some of these junky treats. You going to get it? What's in there? Can you get it? Can you get this one right here? What is this one right here? What is this one? What's this? Is it a triple decker cone for you? A quadruple? Do you want that one right there? Okay, hold on. Take the tag off. Let me take the tag off. Nothing like the joy of a puppy. All right, hold on, Lo. Give me 1 second. I got to just get the tag off. What's this one here? Does it squeak? Does it make a noise for you? Is that for you? You going to get it? You going to get it? What about you? There was nothing in there for you. You don't like toys. I'll get you a treat. Give me 1 second. I did a Hobby Lobby clearance. A whole long story, but there she is. Look at her. Oh, you love it, Lola? She loves toys. Bella could care less about a toy. Lola loves them. What you got, Lo? What you got right there? Did you get one? Oh, you got a big one. You got a big one. You did. Oh, my goodness. Look at you. You love it? Do you love it? That's her toy there. This one over here is saying, give me a toy, but she didn't like toys. What she wants is right here. It's the junk food that they only get up here in the craft room. They eat homemade food, and then I go ahead and give them this garbage, but they love it, you know. What's this right here? Is this yours? Yeah. So do you want one, Lo? Do you want one? You want one? You get both? Oh, my goodness. Should tell him to go to the dentist more often. Hey, Steph. Ready? Oh, sit your butt down. Good girl. Grab it. Cut. Oh, you didn't catch it. You didn't catch it. All right, I really was going to come in and do some crafting, but now I have just started the camera by accident. I didn't actually mean to hit go live yet, but that's all right. Let me just grab the arm for my, see underneath where me put all my organized things. Oh, wow. You started Wednesday. What is it, Steph? What are you doing? What are you doing? That's fantastic. I'm not disciplined enough to really work from home or study from home, but in that way. All right, here we go. It's going to be a little bit of a minute here for your ride. Nope, wrong way, Sullivan. There we go. Okay, wait, no, I have to go this way. Hold on, what am I doing? I'm going this. Whoop, there you go. How you doing, girls? Show them my fat rolls. All right, let me see here. If I can just fix this. Oh, Lordy B. I knew this was going to happen. I should never have touched the button because replayers, I apologize to anyone who decided to jump on here in a replay situation. All right, I don't even have to thing up on my own. Whoop, there we go. All right. Should be better that way. Let's see. Oof. God help us all when I get on the line. All right, let me just turn on my YouTube situation. I saw Mary wasn't on, but I usually look for a post from her saying that she's not going to be on, but I didn't see it. And then I did my Bible study. Actually, I did my Bible study first. And so I figured, you know what? I have a little time. I have to take Cole to the dentist today. And my mom's in the hospital, moving hopefully today to the rehab. She had another stroke. You know, it's all right. It's okay. It just is what it is, kind of thing. And my aunt did come down to see her yesterday, which gave me a day to take Cole to the dentist. And then when I took him to the dentist said he needs the seal. He's ready to get the sealants on his teeth. And well, Ange, I'm always off on Fridays, but I have not worked all week because I have been dealing with my mom in the hospital. Because she fell on Sunday, like 5:30 in the morning, and she hit her head. So she's on blood thinners, so we have to take her. So the ambulance had to come because she really wasn't able to walk. It was a whole thing. Anyway, it worked out okay. I mean, you know, it didn't really work out okay, but it worked out the best it could, I guess is how you could say it. The doctor she got was really, really good. And so when she got into the hospital, she wanted to do an MRI to double check that she didn't have a stroke, even though it seemed like it would make sense that she wouldn't because she was on a blood thinner, but she ended up that she did. So, anyway, she's okay-ish. She still has her mind about her. She's still cognizant and aware of what's going on. So that's the most important thing. But her physical situation is definitely, it's definitely kicked up a notch in terms of what she's going to need for care. So, anyway, and I had been signed up to have to do jury duty next week. So like and then my daughter had an argument with me. So like all of that 2 days ago was like, it was too much. And I told everybody, I'm done. I can't do anymore. I'm at my limit. Like, cause I was taught that with mental illness. Like when you're at your limit, you have to tell people so you don't go off the deep end. So I did. And my aunt came down, even though she had to rearrange her whole plans. And, it's my mom's baby sister. Well, my mom has 3 baby sisters, but one passed on, and then this is the youngest one of the 4 girls. Bottom line, it all worked out, and I was stressing over nothing because I don't have jury duty. I just got the call, and that's why I decided to come on because I have a little extra time, and I've just been messing around in my journal, and that's all I'm doing, and that's it. So, yeah, that's where it's at. Just gonna share this out a minute. No, I'm not gonna do jack if I can't get this to work. Come on, people. All right, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna share this as a post. Create a post. Let's see. And all right, that way, because it's hard for me. I try to like, right now I'm just in a minute of my life that I can't like send out links and everything. You've been making cute cards? That's awesome. Yeah, so anyway, so I didn't work all week. My boss was amazing. Such a beautiful gift of a human being that I work for. She's my supervisor. She's not in charge of the whole thing, but she's in charge of the special education, and she's just amazing. And God's just so good. Her mom, my new supervisor's mom, used to watch my daughter when I first got back from college and got my first job in special ed. So it's all kind of coming around, going around kind of a thing. Now, as far as art and craft goes, I will show you, I did get a little haul over here. I'm going to put this away for a second, but I am going to come back to it. This is my Fresh Start journal. Now, it's just my current journal, but I found these little pieces from Alicia, and I've been having her on my heart. So I decided to put those on there. But I would like today, we don't want your light. We're not interested in you. You're not Jesus. He's the light. I had to buy butter at the little convenience store because we ran out and it just didn't, to go quick around the corner. And they had these little half sticks, and I was like, this is a really cute box. And I say that a lot, and then I let go of the boxes. But this one in particular, I just really wanted to make a little journal out of it. So I think I might do that today. I have some, you know what this stuff is, embroidery thread. Also here, and I have some other things. I have a pile of just sort of junk, and this is a piece of junk that I'd like to put in there. This is a piece of junk, like an actual junk journal with lots of junk. So these are junk. This is from my purchase that I made for myself that probably I have no right making, but I did it anyway. I got a set of actual, survey caller. Hey, Steph, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. And actually, it depends on the survey. I'm actually pretty good about that. I usually do, I'll participate. If I have the time, I'll totally participate. But don't call me about political crap. That I don't want to hear. And this was one that one of the little guys in my class this summer, his name's Juan. He made this for me. Is that the cutest? We did the roll. You know, we do the roll the. I learned it from Beth. You roll the dice and you draw something. Well, this was a butterfly, so that was super cute, I thought. So that's gonna go somehow and somewhere in the world in this journal situation. All right, so I'll show you what I got at a Hobby Lobby. So what happened was I was at the hospital with my mom. A very long day, very long time, very long situation. And then I left and it was like, I had a lot on me, and this was on Tuesday. No, Wednesday. This was Wednesday. And I was just really overstressed a lot, a really, really lot. And I have a very low threshold for stress these days. I just had so much stress, I think, in my 30s or whatever, I guess. I don't know. But a lot of times people think you're medicated, you're fixed. No, it's called chemical imbalances for a reason. I get imbalanced. I get out of balance on every level. So, oh, Angie, be quiet. So I ended up going way past my exit to get off where I live. And I ended up in the town where there's both. Hey, I just watched you this morning. Not great. My mom's not great, but God is good all the time. So it's okay. And my nail, I still haven't been able to, I have to, now it's gotten to so, this nail broke like a week into my nails last time. And now with everything going on, I was supposed to have a nail appointment. I didn't go. Dorinda, I love your nails. I literally just watched your video, the last one you put up, because I put it on my watch later to save it. But yeah, my mom's not great, had a stroke, and really the physical thing, I think we're gonna have to get caregivers to come in, but I'm getting ahead of myself. She did also, I think, sprain, my brother and I talked about, we think she sprained her ankle too when she fell. So she didn't get a brain bleed, which would have been the worst case scenario, and she still has her wits about her. So those are the good, that's the good news. The rest of the news in terms of the physicality of things is not a lot of mobility. I mean, like absolutely no mobility at this point, except maybe her arms are working pretty well. So we're just gonna take it a day at a time, and we're going to count our blessings. And Dorinda, I was supposed to go, I started losing it because I had to go, I had my job that I was dealing with, having to write sub plans this week, dealing with my mom, not knowing what's going on. And then they wanted me to do jury duty next week. And then my daughter and I had an argument. So it's just too much. So my aunt did come down yesterday just for one night. She's leaving today, but it just gave me it gave me enough time to breathe to where I could. Anyway, this is the funny part. So I'm so stressed out on Wednesday when I'm driving back from the hospital. I literally passed my exit. I finally realized, I look up and I'm like, oh my gosh. And but the good news was I was getting off where they have the Hobby Lobby and the Chick-fil-A. So I went and got myself some Chick-fil-A, and I went to Hobby Lobby, and I will tell you, I think they must have just had clearance, right? I think so. Thanks, Dorinda. Hey, it is what it is, and you know how it rolls. And we're just doing the best we can to try to keep her here with us till the end if possible. But again, God's in charge, people. Just listen. If you don't know, God's in charge. I'm letting you know this morning because I was stressed about jury duty. Guess what? I just got a text message that said I don't have to do jury duty. And I stressed about that all week long unnecessarily. Because even if I would have had to do jury duty, God would have taken care of me. And you know what I'm saying? The grace, I was listening to this sermon this morning talking about, like, and it's true. I think in my mind, I've been praying and thanking God for the grace he's given to me over my past. That's not even it, people. I mean, yeah, that's something. But no, he gives us grace for this day today too. But he gives it to us one day at a time. So when we start getting beyond that, that's when we're into the non-grace territory. And that is, all on me. So I learn and learn and learn. I just learn and learn and learn. It's all about trusting God. And actually doing it, not just saying it, right? So anyway, I went to Home Depot. I went to Hobby Lobby, and I did not find any craft stuff that was worth anything, really. I mean, in terms of like there's not one sale on the craft items. All right, are you all right over there? We got the drama queen who's doing her hacking. She hacks, I swear it's attention. But I did buy some things that were not craft supplies, and I got a couple of things. We'll see. I'll show you. Stop talking, start showing. So I got things for the classroom. This one is really cute. These was the, I don't know what they had this as. School supplies or back to school stuff was 40% off this week. So these are they're self-inking, and they're just a whole little tower of stamps for the kids, for the school, not for the kids, for the school. for the papers. This was not on sale, but I went for it anyway. It was $2.99, and I think, excuse yourself. I'm on here, please, okay? Thanks. Appreciate you. She's mad because Lola's in here. That's what she's mad about. I swear, this dog is the funniest dog ever. So these are like little mini rollers. I thought gel plate, but then I also thought for the kids at school. Yeah, so. And I have a budget, and that's the other thing. I have to do my school order. That I got to like a lot of things like kind of stressing me out, but I need to stop being stressful. My brother's like, I told my brother, I said, Christopher, I'm stressing myself out. He said, yeah, I know you are. I'm watching you do it. And then this one was one clearance item I did find, $3.11. And I do have so many alcohol inks, and I do love them, and I think they're fun, but I don't 100% know how to use them. So I thought I would just get this book and see what's what. See if it's got anything that I would like to learn about. And it was originally, look at that though, $15, not $59. Now I would never pay for that. All right, and then I got these guys for the fall. The kids really love diamond art, the ones who can do it. Like, I'm still with little kids. I got one guy I know who's gonna love it. I got 2 kids so far in my class, possible third. And that's enough to start a class for kids with emotional disturbance. Let me tell you, because I am one of those kids. But these are so cute, and they were only $3, this whole set. I just thought that was a great deal. That was almost Temu price, right? But these are like little, it says Fall Craft. I think it's a sticker. Like when they're done, they get a sticker out of it. So that's that. And then I got this one, also from the school section. They're for my bulletin board, just they're cutouts, little, they're paper, but they're, rainbows and tassels. So they've got those. And I got, this one was another little clearance number. I still have collecting for my strawberry journal pretty much for the rest of my life. And it was on sale for $1.49. They had a lot of these really cool duct tapes on sale. If I was one of those people, right? You like those, right? These rollers, because like you just don't know, right? Like some of the kids, like if it's not for a paintbrush, then they can feel like they can cover the whole page. Even for me, I like them. But I thought they look very much like that book, Hungry Caterpillar, right? That's that sort of artwork. All right, and then we are my school that I work at is the Panthers, right? So these are little mini black cutouts. So, we can write anything on there, and I have white pens and stuff. So we could just decorate with those, maybe make a heart out of them. I don't know. Maybe make a little, I don't know, people, but they were $1.29, and they were 40% off of that, and I said I should have brought more than one. No, that one wasn't 40%. Nope, that's why I probably didn't buy more than one. And then this is a really random thing, but when I got the paint together for the kids this summer, I was grabbing from my paints that are over there, just my acrylic paints, and I don't own brown paint. It's almost like I'm just so into the bright colors and all that. I own copper, I own gold, but I mean, I think I might have had brown, and maybe I ran out and just didn't replenish it, so I did go over. I'll tell you, the craft section, the craft supplies at Hobby Lobby, just like Michael's, the ones that we use, people, really, it's just sad. It's a sad state of affairs. There was really only folk art and then some really cheap brand. And these were like, I don't know, $1 something each. Not on sale, but I bought them anyway. I got 3 shades of brown. So that's those. And then I had to have this for my new teacher classroom. I have one from the Dollar Tree, but it's like a baby version. This is just, yes, I tested the pen and everything. I was like, it was $2.29 and I just went for it. Okay, yes, I did. I think it might have been on sale too, but I think it was. Everything, guys, I did the whole sale thing, you know how it is. These are my last 2 things for the classroom, and these are my favorite finds. Yes, please. Yes. What are you doing, man? Lola, get out of there. Go play with your toy. I don't know what she's sniffing over there. Go lay down. Go get your toy. Go get it. Go get your toy. Or I'm wrapping that back up for your birthday then. Yeah, you had your biscuit. Get out of my face. Everything is so interesting to me. When I was teaching, back like 15 years ago or whenever it was, we were having to do like, those are great, Dorinda. You could really use them. Right? It does look like a cheerleader thing, Angie. It totally does. I'll tell you what, Dorinda, that's a great idea. I think we're going to do tempera ones, and the paint I'm going to order from the catalog with the money that I get from the school. But these are things I just couldn't pass up. 40% off, and I looked at this stuff and I can order even from Amazon for my school order, but they don't. The price of these, forget it. $2.59. Look at this thing. I don't want to take it out because I just want it to be, I want them to be easy to transport to the school. But look at this. I mean, for the sensory, we have a little sensory room inside my classroom. It's basically a little closet that's got like a cozy spot. So they had that one, which was the panda, and they had the frog. And I just think these kids, I know these kids actually, and they're gonna love these. But just to help calm them down, get them regulated before they work. I say regulate before you educate. You know what I mean? All right, so that's that one. And then I bought this. I did not need it, and it was not on sale. It says God's Words of Life for Women. And it was $9, but I got it because it's one of those devotionals that is just, you know, it looks so good. It has a whole bunch of scripture, and then it has like, it's just, it's a topical, right? So God's words of life on beauty, you know, a devotional thought for anxiety, like all that kind of stuff. So, hey, Candy. I think I may just leave this at work and in my desk. So I just have one there all the time. So that might be for work too. Oh, wait, I apologize. There was one more white thing. Be happy, be bright, be you. This is so cute. Only $1.24, man. I love it. I got this in this clearance section, the actual clearance section. Isn't that cute? So that's going there to school. And then I am finishing up this week is my last week of the summer program. There's only 4 weeks, and I couldn't go all this week because I was doing all the stuff with my mom. And the women, I was with them for 2 weeks, and they were all the teacher aides. And I had quite a few aides. I want to say I had 4 aides. I think it was 4. Liz, Jamie, Dana, Tina. Yeah, I had 4 aides. And they're all phenomenal. And when I had to be out for my mom, they were amazing. And so I am making up a little gift bag for each of them and for my supervisor. So one of them is getting this one that says Think Happy Thoughts. One is getting this one, Inhale Grace, Exhale Gratitude. I'm giving this one to the woman I know who follows the Lord. Let whatever you do today be enough. And not only that, I need to listen to these myself. You got this. And He makes all things new. Yeah, so there were 2 women who I felt comfortable to give them, a faith-based one. Candy, she's not great. It's hard because I want to say, oh, she's doing better. She's not. But she's not 100% worse. She did sprain her ankle when she fell on Sunday and then hit her head, and then we did the ambulance, and I got down. Well, she's down in Morristown, which you know where that is. So we had okay, so she's not doing great, but she has a wonderful doctor. This woman, Dr. Prati, she's amazing. And she's been so good. She's been such a godsend. And so that part is good. And my aunt came down to see her last night, yesterday afternoon, and then into this morning. She's going to visit her and then head back up to Massachusetts. That's my mom's baby sister. So yeah, I appreciate you guys all asking how my mom's doing, but yeah, she's not great. But you know what? It's okay. She's 82 and she's been through a lot the last, maybe, what has it been, 3 or 4 years since she started having strokes. So yeah, and she's in a fantastic hospital. And the other good news is she was able to qualify to go to she has other fantastic news is she has fantastic insurance, which is a huge benefit from her personal life of working so hard for so long for the New Jersey, state of Department of Education. She deserves every piece of that. So she's good. She's not as anxious as she was. She still has some anxiety, but she's okay. And I contacted her psychiatrist, neurologist, her regular job, her PCP. She was seen by the hematologist, her cardiologist. She's got a lot going on. It's taken a village to raise a Mary. But the good news is that her partner, who doesn't show up a lot, it seems, most of the time, did show up for her. And I'm trying so hard. I'm praying to God to keep me, to give him grace, to praying to God to let me give him grace because you give me grace, Lord, and for no other reason. Because I'm still holding on to, whether I want to believe it or not, I'm still holding on to anger from when he almost let her die last year. But you know what? He's elderly too at this point, and I just have to let it go. So that's what my biggest thing I'm working on is that. The resentment that I have that I need to get rid of because it's not helpful to my mom, if for no other reason, right? So that's that. And then She'll go to St. Luke's where she went before. They let us choose, she gets to choose a really good rehab, and the one she was in last year. So for my mom, that feels really good because it's familiar. She's been there already. So that was good news too. Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. It's just sort of like been one of those situations where when it rains, it pours kind of thing. And I just have to keep relying on God, which thank God for God, because I used to try to do all this stuff in my own strength. And now I realize why I failed, because I'm failing anyway. And, but God isn't. So that's what it's all about. So I'm going to make this little box into a piece of junk journal. I want to tell you one of the pages I'm putting in. Yesterday, Cole, it is hard. But here's the thing. There's so many gracious people out there, and so many of you guys have all been through it. God just keeps giving me blessing after blessing after blessing. And so I see that. The one thing that put me over the top was I was supposed to go to jury duty on Monday, and I just got out of it. That's why I decided to come live. Because I just felt like I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do one more thing. I couldn't go to jury duty. I couldn't do it. But I'm also need to go back to work next week, not only for the kids and for everything, but also for myself, because, that actually sustains me and energizes me going to work. Hello, Donna. What's up, girl? Yeah, what's going on with you, Donna? So what's going on with everybody else? Candy, what's going on with your neurology appointment? All right, we all know what's going on with me. We're all praying for my mom, but we're all together, and I want to hear about everything that's going on. I want to show you with this, though. Cole went to the dentist yesterday, and I took him yesterday. He's going back today, actually, because they had an appointment, and and my insurance is changing to, the insurance used to be really great, like my mom has, but I don't know what they've done with firefighters. I can't speak to that, or police officers, but I can speak to the fact that the teachers have bargained away a lot of their wonderful benefits over the years. Short-sighted people. So my benefits will not be, I'm not sure. I don't know. Well, I'm not sure what they're going to be, but I talked to the dentist, and she said I'm definitely not going to have the dental insurance the same as I do right now, which means that all of the sealant, this is, again, God's grace, all the sealants that they're going to put on Cole's teeth today are going to be covered. And we all know I have no teeth, so I therefore want to make sure my kid keeps his teeth. And so she said, if you can come, before, I said, yeah, I'm trying to do this before the end of the summer, but, my mom had this stroke, and it's an hour. The only thing about where I live is it's an hour to anything good. So it's like an hour, it's 50 minutes to Pennsylvania, to the St. Luke's rehab where she'll be going, and it was 50 minutes to Morristown where she was. So you got to do the sleep tests. Oh, yeah, girl, if it's affecting your vision, though, you got to do it. Candy, I'm sorry. That is really, believe me, I feel you, girl. I feel you. I have to go back and get August 5th, I have to get another endoscopy, colonoscopy scenario. When I used to be an actively interested in getting high or drunk kind of girl, I used to be like, yeah, surgery, you're going to get knocked out. Like, I really used to think like that. That's how sick that mentality is. Now I'm like, please, I don't want to get knocked out. It feels weird. I feel weird for 3 days, But yeah, so I'm trying to get as many of our medical things taken care of. First of all, because it's August and I'm a teacher, and that means that, we don't have to go as many times during the year, but also because of, hey, I'm saving, not me, my dental hygienist, I should say, is saving me a total of $832 by going over there today, because she said they didn't know if they had another opening before the end of the summer, but she happened to get a cancellation. I don't know. Anyway, point being, I said to her, well, how much is each of the seals that you're going to put on his teeth? She goes, $52. And I thought, well, and I said, how many does he need? She goes, 16. I said, oh, well, we'll be here tomorrow no matter what. I'm saving $832. You know how many craft supplies I could buy? You moved your daughter in next door. Oh, early 50s. Oh. Is your son-in-law, hey, Donna, is your son-in-law a preacher? People keep asking me if my son is going to be a preacher. So funny. Okay, well, God bless. But you see, the thing is, I feel like some people feel like if you're I feel like non-Christians, myself included, when I was not following the Lord, thought that people who are Christian have life easier. It's the opposite, people. It's the opposite. Life is harder, but often, not always, but God is bigger than all of it. So Dorinda said physical therapy is helping. She says, oh, God, man. Oh, good. You got a good therapist, though. That's good. It is torturous, though. And you're still working. I know there's all the, you know what the thing is, people, that's where I was 2 days ago, though, people. I couldn't see the good anymore. I was struggling. When I say I'm struggling, it means I can't see the good. And, it's God that's good. So if I can't see the good, then that's in me, because there's always good, but it's still a lot, you have to really pace yourself with things, right? We have to take care of ourselves. And I did speak up to take care of myself, and my family came and pitched in. And now, honestly, just that one day, and now I had to apologize, though, because both of my aunts kept like texting me, and I was trying to be at the hospital and deal with them, and my daughter's arguing with me, and all this. And I finally said to them, can you please just text Christopher, my brother, because I really can't, I can't keep up with you and everything else at the same time. I'm really stressed out. And then so then I had to apologize. I said I didn't mean to be short. I really, really didn't, Be encouraged. Yes, we want to be encouraged. And you know what? Life changes. That's it. 100%. That's it, Donna. That's the deal. We don't want to think that life changes, but it does, people. It does. The only thing that doesn't change is God. That's it. There's nothing else. Absolutely nothing else. And I have to get my priorities right. What happens is, and I don't know, man, I always think people I never really understood the whole thing about the enemy. But he comes for you when you're down, people. He will come for you when you are down. That's where I felt like he was telling me I was not doing a good enough job taking care of my mom. She probably fell because we're not doing a good job. These are the thoughts that were being floated through my mind and stressing me out and weighing me down. Oh, thanks, Ange. I know, sweetheart, Ange. You're such a good person to all of us. Speaking of good people, Jacqueline, Lovely's Crafting, and Lori's going to be selling is going to be live today. I heard that yesterday, and she'll be selling some stuff. And Lori's going to go on and sell a few things. So I'm hoping that even if I am at the rehab with my mom at that point, I honestly don't know what's going to happen. I'm just waiting to get you just have to wait and see, This is, and I was thinking this morning, there's no, sometimes we have seasons of waiting, right? Like they call it. But sometimes we have just weekends or weeks, it's not a whole season, people. It's just this week, and we got to be patient, It's really, really, I think she goes on at 4, they said, Candy. I think it was 4 o'clock. Yep. And this one is actually my mom's old, this is from a year ago. They gave this to me at St. Luke's, and it's all her meds, and then all the changes I made. So I'm going to put that in here. Why not, people? Let's get it. We're going to get it. Let's get it. All right, so thanks for coming by, everybody. And you're on vacation, Dorinda? I love it. You're the same kind of person as me. You're on vacation, but you're not going on vacation. That's me. I love it. That is me. I used to like to go on vacation, and I did enjoy going down to my girlfriend's when I was down in February. That was fun. But I don't know. I got to say, I think Romeo's turned me into a complete... thank you, Ange. I think Romeo's turned me into a total... homebody in a way that I never was before, truly. All right, we're just gonna see what we got here. I love using actual junk because then I have no issue. Oh, I have one more thing, 2 more things I bought. Hold on, and one of them's Lori's fault. I'm blaming Lori on this one. She enabled this, and I'm so glad she did. Hold on. I mentioned it when I made a comment on your video, Dorinda. Let me just go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, my chair's stuck on the cord here. Let me grab it. Oh, I have a little Happy Meal to share, too. I do. Yes, I do. Well, let me let Lola back out. You want to go out? You taking this with you? Come on. All right, hold on. She wants me to throw her toy. Come on. You gonna get it? Are you gonna get it? You gonna get it? Go, 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 go. There you go. All right. Woo. Okay, here we go, people. All right, let me just put this here. And I'm going to put this here. And, oh, wait a minute, people. I was taking, at the beginning of the video, Lola and I were taking stuff out of the bag. And guess what? There was more in the bag. I had to buy these things, people. They had no choice in it. So it's the spring shop is 60% off everything in their spring shop. You'd be surprised. Some of it really is summer stuff. I got a pair of these last year when I went on the cruise with Andrew, and they were pink, and I got them there same price, 60% off. Well, this year I got a purple pair, and then let's see, I got this. I did buy this full price, $5.39. But I've been coloring out of the one that I have, the Cozy Cuties from Coco Wyo, and they're just so relaxing to color because they're just easy coloring. So I've been doing that. I even brought it to the hospital to actually color with. And then this, I needed a like a placemat thing for the craft room. But like example, $4.99 for if it says Spring Shop, 60% off that. So I wanted to put a set on the table downstairs, but I think I get outvoted. And then last but not least from the Hobby Lobby, these are all the end of the Hobby Lobby things. These were 60% off. And I just thought I'm gonna make this diamond art and put it up in the craft room because it's just so pretty. It's a diamond painting. So it was $9, 60% off. You can't beat it. It's on a canvas. And then I can hang it up. Yeah. So that diamond art is very relaxing, and it's again something you can do if you have somewhere else that you have to be. All right, and then I'll do this Happy Meal in a second. These are what I bought, people. Ridiculous. I'm not even mentioning what it cost. I have a few of them I'm using right now. It's literally only 2 layers, but they are permanent. They're amazing. Lori mentioned them, but I can't color like Lori, so I really don't have the his light fatness. Like, what do I need that for? I'm not a real artist. And then last but not least, I did buy this one. I think I got this one on Amazon, but I had seen this on somebody's, and I might have hauled this to you guys already. I can't remember. I had seen this on somebody's channel, and some of it for myself, but also for my friend, Lala Gamma. She likes these. Dorinda, they're beyond nice. They are luxurious pencils, girl. Luxurious. But like you said in your video, you know, I got to start saving for retirement if I ever want to retire, so... That's probably my last big purchase. Like real, like, you know. I mean, let's put it this way. For 2 packs, you could probably buy yourself a Cricut. All right, and then last but not least, we did have this one was on sale. I don't use a straw. I can't. I would like to, but I can't. So I can't get a lot of these Stanley type mugs, but this one has the thing where you can close it. So I can use this, and it's it's gonna hold. It was originally $22.99, but it was $11.49. And come on, I had to own this, right? You know I did. Plus, now that I'm in elementary school with little kids, it's super cool. Oh, the brand. Now listen, I'll tell you the brand, Donna, but don't blame me. The brand is Caran Dash, and they're the Luminance, I think is how you say it. They're Swiss. They're from Switzerland. I know, Dorinda, I know. Listen, being done it means different things to different people, Dorinda. And you know as much as I do that you love seeing me haul because it means you can haul too. When I saw your beautiful jewelry, guys, Dorinda, put your link in, please. Dorinda has this gorgeous jewelry. I was so ready to hit the link, and then I'm like, no, you just typed to her that you're gonna slow down, and here you are about to hit the link for the jewelry. But the jewelry is gorgeous. It's really, really nice. And then I participated in Beth's. Oh, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for being here with me today. Oh, so important to have you guys in my life. I appreciate you all so much. I just had to stop and say that because you guys really. Oh, guys, I just don't know what I'd do without you in my life. I really don't. And guess what? I made this already wow, this is going to be a really tiny journal. This is great. You did it was like all the different, like topaz, peridot. I think it was the last video that you posted, I think. She likes Dorinda's really, my brother does too, Dorinda. Really likes that ASMR stuff. Like, he gets right into it. And so does Romeo. But do you know what's really funny? The one that Romeo likes, Dorinda, are you ready? Are you guys ready for this? So Romeo's favorite is I come in and I go, what are you doing? I always go, what are you watching? See, he doesn't watch his YouTube stuff really. Mostly we have a TV in the kitchen, which sounds weird, but if you've been to my house, you know it kind of makes sense. Anyway, so I come in, I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, Candy, please. No, do not. Did you get mine, Candy, though? Did you get mine? Do not worry. Candy, you can send it to me never, and I'll be okay with that, okay? All right? Candy, I doubled up on yours. I sent your Happy Mail from the retreat. And then I put the bookmarks in there. Yeah, listen, there is no rush on any of this. I used to stress out about that too. Do you know that's another thing that the evil one does? I've learned urgency, pushiness, all that stuff does not come from God. It is not of God. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. It's the stuff you're what? Making. Oh, shoot, I didn't know you had another video. Damn, YouTube. All right, well, you know why, Dorinda? Because I would have watched it this morning. I saved your, that's the last one I saw of yours, and I saved it. Great, I'll go back and look at that one. Yeah, so forget that, man. And Candy, the more I study the Old Testament, well, we call it the Old Testament. You call it, I think you call it the Hebrew Bible, or I don't know what you guys call it. Do you just call it the Bible? What do you call your holy scriptures when you're Jewish? I'm curious. I know the Torah is the first 5 books of it, and that's the law. But I just tell you, the more I do my Bible studies, and they include, obviously, parts of, not parts of, a major portion of it is, it's just so interesting because Jesus he was a Bible scholar, among many other things, is what I'm learning. He could just pull it right out of his mind. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's John too. Oh my God, Romeo should... Dorinda, you and Romeo need to sit down together, and when you get over here one day, and seriously, I can't draw either, Angie, but I can color, and I do love it. And you guys need to go sit down. The one that he watches is the freaking, he watches ASMR of them shoeing horses, like farriers. I go, what are you doing? I'm like, what are you watching? He goes to me, he goes, are you kidding me? You're the person watching all of these shows about how to kill your husband, which is not what I'm watching. I love true crime though. And he's like, and you want to question me about horseshoes? Thank you so much, Dorinda. Delta Crafts MS. No, Donna, if you're going to plug it, this is not a great place. There's not a lot of people here, so I don't think you're plugging. But let me write it down. I love to support people who we know. This is so fun, these teeth pictures. This is interesting. All right, so I've got how many pages in this little journal? I'm not going to do much, just a few pages. Let's see. Is this still too long? No, that's okay. It might be okay there. Let me see. Because I want to keep the... maybe I'll take this off. Okay, I was going to go with this as a... yeah, this is art for the sake of art today, people, which is usually mostly what I make. But sometimes I make a card or two. Yeah, so... She said, just look. Well, listen, if she has something I like. Yeah, I know, it's so funny, the things that people are interested in watching. That's so funny. Oh, gosh, that cracks me up. Dog farriers. All right, this one is... okay, this one I'm going to put in my regular journal. This is the directions to my mom's room. So I'm going to put that in my Fresh Start journal. And this one is going in there, too, because that's for Kohl's. All right, let's see. I guess this is going in there, too. Can we fit this in here? This would be? No, that won't work. All right. Well, you're a butthead. This is my watercoloring that I did that was so fun. I did it for the bookmarks. And, oh, this is what I'm going to put in the other journal, too, because of Peggy. So this is I'm taking hormone replacement therapy, which in case anybody didn't know, I didn't know. It's literally just birth control pills, so you don't get hot flashes. Anyway, I saw this is the container for it. I said, Peggy, oh my gosh, making a pocket. Thought of Peggy. And let's see. I think we could probably do one more of these on there. That's the name of those pencils. Yeah. Okay, cool. We're kind of cleaning up my desk at the same time here. So I'm kind of down with that. I might let's line the inside of this with my cool... I think we'll do that there. Okay, and a couple pieces there and this there. And let's look at these from Jessie. And then we'll... just a little tiny junk journal. This is fun. I haven't done one of these in a long time. A little one. They're actually, I remember Peggy, actually, speaking of Peggy, I remember her talking to me about how she collects the smaller books because they're easier to store. Bye, Ange. Thank you so much. Oh, here we go. Donna says now that her daughter, is it your daughter? Or daughter-in-law? I think it's daughter. Now that her daughter lives next door, Donna has said, I love how you said it. Their crafting is amped up. Well, you know what? I'll tell you, that is awesome. You get a ducky. What is this? I also got beads from one of those Facebook ASMR. Oh, you're getting them for pennies, and I'm paying lots of dollars but they were so sparkly and pretty. And if you did get a ducky, you get a ducky. You get a GDT. What's a GDT? A ducky? Get one more free. Let me tell you, Dorinda, my girlfriend Dina, my friend from childhood, she has gotten hooked on Whatnot. Oh my word, people. Oh, Lordy B. Her husband got so mad at her. She didn't realize because you go. So I was down there in February. When I came home, I was like, well, let me check this Whatnot out, right? Because I remember when Carehart was still running the disabled artists. She she was starting to sell stuff on there. So I was like, oh, it must be kind of legit, right? Well, I got on there while I was I was in my phase of making wreaths. I made exactly two wreaths. I made two wreaths. And I have enough to make 75 of them. And so I went on and I was looking at the ribbon, and there was some fabric too. That was neat. I shit you not, excuse my language. I crap you not. Kid you not. I spent like $70 in 5 minutes. I said, oh my gosh, this must be what it feels like to be a gambler. I have to get out of here and never come back. And I never went back. I said, I cannot go in there. I cannot. It's not designed for people who have the addictive tendencies that I have. Let me tell you. If you find out you have addictive tendencies, just back it up. Back up the train, man. Just back up the train. You. Oh, you did? Hey, that makes it worth everything I bought. It wasn't my idea. I found it on YouTube. But weren't they great, Dorinda? They're so easy to make. I love stuff that's simple to make. You know what I did then? Then I got on the wreath kick, though, and started buying all the mesh ribbon and stuff. And those are not as easy to make. I tried to make one for Valentine's Day. It turned out like crap, and it's still sitting in a box. Woo! There she is. Woo, 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 woo. I know. Listen, I'm under a little pressure. I sent out the thing, and Angie's not here, but I said to her, I just don't have it in me to share it out to everybody. So I'm going to put it on the posting. She's you know what, Ami? She's hanging, right? She's hanging. She's a trooper. Not great, but you know what? We got great doctors, and we're going to figure it out. And I got wonderful brothers. My older brother, oh my God, he called me last night, and he's so good. He called me. He was like, listen, you're stressing yourself out. I can hear it because we're texting all day. He said, I'm telling you to take a damn break. Mom's fine. She'll be fine. He said, the only thing I need to know, this is the funniest thing. He goes, the only thing I need to know is there more than one campus on the hospital? I said, honestly, Christopher, this hospital is so freaking big. I said, I don't know. And he goes, I said, no, it's not one. I said, it's one campus, but for crying out loud, there's 3 parking garages. I'm from like, you guys know where I'm from. Ami knows, she's been here. Yeah, so, and then Ami, on top of it, the effing jury duty was calling for me next week, okay? That was what put me over the top. The argument with my daughter and the jury duty. Otherwise, I think I could have handled it, but doesn't matter. I didn't. So I took yesterday off. And it wasn't really off because I had to take Cole to the dentist. But anyway, Christopher says, he's so funny. He goes, because I forgot when I was down there, I brought my mom a whole set of clothes and everything for her to wear when she goes to the rehab. And I took her the bag that she came in, which was dirty clothes, and I just took it home with me. And I wasn't and I said to her when I was down there, I have to bring a bra and pajamas back with me. And then I forgot, right? Didn't write it down, forgot about it, got stressed out. And my memory's not great anyway, but like for the fact that I'm so stressed, that I'm, that when I'm stressed, it's like extra not good, right? Yes, no, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. You're right. I get it. No, you're right, Ami. I get it. No, you're so true. It's so true. So this is my break. You're watching me take a break. So, and you're helping me with it. And so here's the deal. So my brother, when he called, he goes, so I just wanted to know, because Mom said she does need underpants, not underpants, I have those down there, a bra, because they took that off when she got to the hospital, and she didn't have pajamas, right? I said, oh, God. And then I'm like, it's all this condemnation, which is not coming from God, so we all know where it's coming from. So I had to just slow it down. And so he goes, well, you're not going to believe this, but DoorDash he said, I can order he said, I can order a bra and pajamas for Mom. Just give me the size. I said, like, So, Ami, she'll get mail It's at the rehab when she gets to the rehab. Yes, yes, I think she can get mail. I can ask. But my brother said they could DoorDash, so he DoorDashed her a bra and some pajamas, which she probably won't need, but it's okay. Now we know that she has them in case I have an emergency. Then it'll be there because I'm gonna be going down anyway. But so, but what I'm trying to do today is they're supposed to send her to the rehab today. It should happen. It's not to do with her. I mean, at this point, she's stable as far as they said. It has to do with bye. Good luck. We praying for you, Donna. Get your junk journaling on. So I said, so she should be good to go with regard to the hell kind of what size needle am I think I'm? My God, it's a doll making needle, I think. No, and my needles. That's right. I put my needles in this other little thing. So he sent her a bra and pajamas through DoorDash. I couldn't believe it. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. That's totally insane. Like, we have a really crazy culture these days. That's why this needle's in there. Hello, hello. She's batch cooking. Ooh, what are you batch cooking? Yummy, yummy, yum. Oh, wait, everybody, hold on. I had something else I want to show you. That's my other Happy Meal. Peggy sent me Happy Meal, too. Hold on. Let me get it. Let me get it. All right. I put it in a very special place. Peggy, I could not believe you found this. This thing is, I mean, this is just me all day long. She sent me this awesome journal. Come on, people. The Dollar Tree had this, but look how much texture and fun. Really nice. And look what you put inside, which I'm leaving in there. Aren't those great? I think you sent me a couple of those when I started making that rainbow journal. I appreciate you so much for getting this from bacon and hard-boiled eggs. Yum. Keto Magito. That's awesome. Hard-boiled eggs, we make them all the time, too. I have to tell you, I think eggs are like the best thing on the planet, really and truly. It's such a complete protein, and it's good for you, you know? All right, so let me just focus a second and get this through this needle with my fingers that are... All right, here we go, people. There it is. It's coming. It's coming. Hold on. Wait. Oh. Don't do it to me, man. Hold on. Easy. Candy, when do you have to start testing? Like, do you have to do one of those sleep studies where you stay overnight? Oh, I hope not. When Romeo did his, I want to say they gave him something that he had to take home for the sleep study. Not that he's done anything with it. That's why I can't stand to sleep with him, because he snores like an elephant. I mean, I don't know if they snore, but if they do, that would be the point I'm trying to make. He won't use the thing. I think Mel's the same way, Candy said. He won't use the machine. Actually, matter of fact, the machine was still here. I said to him, you need to do something with that. I'm tired of it just sitting around. And he just looks at me like, are you kidding me? You're the one with all the crap around here. All right, let's see. Well, this one is not long, but I'm waiting to get him. Honestly, I thought that too, Peggy. And I saw for a long time I didn't get them. And then I wasn't crafting, so I decided to try it because I was just working with Andrew. I didn't have a lot of time. I probably had time. I just didn't have any mojo. Anyway, and once I did it, I was like, wow, I actually can do it. But what Dorinda said this morning in the video I was watching that she had is true. The things that I have the hardest time with really are just like the, what am I saying here? The, hold on, I'm gonna go this way. The, like, packages, like, it's mostly packaging, and that doesn't even just apply to crafting, man. It is, like, applies to everything, for real. Not sleep. Oh, just a whole slew of them. Oh, I thought you said sleep test. All right, hey, we're going with you, but I'm gonna give you a kiss and a hug right now, just in case I don't hear you. Good for you. Chiropractors, oh, so good for us. Tell you, I know some people occasionally say that, but I tell you, I've only had good experiences, and that is actually something I did last year when I got back from being on that cruise, and my body was so stressed out. Okay, let's see here. Here we go. So I think this needle. I'm just making a junk journal out of a box of butter, and that's it. And it's just for fun. And I don't even know what I'm going to put in it, and I don't even care. I just saw the box, and I said, this is so cute. And I was just talking about you, Peggy, because I said, you know, Peggy, you're the one, when we used to go to live sales, like, a long time ago, together, and you would always buy the little books. And then finally I asked you about it, I think when we met at Brooks, and you said it's because So you can have so many more of them, you know. The big stuff is harder to. Okay, why did I think I needed to put the dot there? Whatever. It doesn't really matter. This is what I love about a true junk journal like this. There's no, who cares? Just push it in and mess around. That's it. That is it. What's the punchy tool? I don't know that. Oh, I don't know the punchy tool. I do love the guy I go see though. He's great. I have to go back actually. It was funny you say that because I was thinking yesterday. All right, that's enough. Just thinking of the things I need to do to take care of myself to stay, able to take care of other people. Really, it's the whole point of it. And that was one of them. Cole's too funny though. I mean, this kid, he cracks me right up. Oh man, I tell you what though, he did buy some. He wanted to buy. When he went to the city with his friend Xavier, right? Cole's friend Xavier is one of his online buddies, but he's really his in life buddy now because they've gotten together so many times. So Xavier took him. They went downtown. I mean, Xavier knows the whole city because he grew up in Yonkers. And Cole goes, "Did you know Yonkers is by the Bronx?" I said, "Yes, I did. Why do you think I was a little concerned about you going?" So anyway, Xavier took him downtown into Manhattan, and they had done that last time when he was there to see the hockey game with my brother in the fall. But this time it was just the two of them. And it was like they had plenty of time, whatever. So he went into one of his favorite clothing stores. It's called Pac Sun. And so he texted me, he said, "Oh, I feel like buying clothes." I said, "Well, buy some." I said, "I'll put more money in your account, whatever." He was supposed to take this extra credit card that I have just for safety purposes, and he left it. But it's okay because we have the same bank. And because of that, I can just do an automatic transfer to his account. And I made him set up a Venmo, but that was a kind of a dumb thing because it goes quicker to the bank account. Anyway, when he came home, I said, "Well, if you want some of the clothes from that store," I said, "just go online." And I said to him, "Did you look at what you like?" And he said, "Yeah, it was." And I thought, man, I wish I would do that more often. He found what he liked in the store in the city, right? And then he came home and ordered it online, and it was a better price because there's different. I don't know if you ever look, but it seems like they give better prices. At least some places do better sales online. You think they would do it the other way, I don't know. Anyway, so he got his clothes. Oh, people, he looks sharp. I'm gonna tell you, he looks sharp. He really does. I have to say, he picked out some really awesome stuff. Why did I just do that way? Now I made it looser than I wanted. Oh, you doofy. You're a doofy, Luffy. That's all right. I always like to have I like a couple of strings hanging out of my junk journal, even if I don't put a charm on it. But a lot of times I like to put a charm on it. Okay, where's my glasses? I haven't been wearing my glasses today. Woke up with a migraine the last 2 days. I know it was because of stress, so I also made sure to not wear contacts. Sometimes I don't know that it makes a difference, but all right, look at my little box. Look at this. This is so cute. Yes. All right, this is from the dentist. This is just a piece of, whatever you call that, bag. This is from my mom's chart, upside down, who cares? This is just the perfect size for whatever I want to do with it. It's right here. It's something simple, something quick. So if I don't have a lot of time, I can just throw a little color down. You know what I mean? All right, let's do this and start the first page off with a set of his teeth. There they are. Woo! Right on. Black and white. Let's just do black and white. Yes. We'll just glue that right on there. What time is it? Oh, shoot. All right, I got to get him ready to go to the dentist. I figured I'd have about an hour, and that's about how long I've had. Well, I want to thank you guys for coming and being here. I really appreciate it. I want to know what the dang punchy tool is. On top of your head. Well, yeah, right. Well, Dorinda, the other thing is I have to get my eye doctor appointment in again, the insurance thing, but I had to cancel it because I had to go for my own surgery. Oh wait, hold on. Before I do anything else, before I go anywhere, let's just look at this adorable Happy Mail from Jassy Sims. That's Jassy. And she made that cute envelope. Look at this kitty cat bookmark. Really nice. I don't know where she got that paper. It looks to me like she has some kind of punch that does this at the top of her things. And instead of laminating, which I actually like better, first of all, she wrote my name on there. How cute is that? She did a packing tape over the top, like a laminate. Isn't that a great idea? And then, being sweet as pie, she put in two extra bookmarks for me to decorate myself, which is very cool. And a paper doll, which is adorable. Loving the glitter boots on this paper doll. And a pretty, pretty face. So that's going in my journal over here. This one is. And also this will too. This is a really unique napkin. You know, I've not seen this napkin before, and it's really cool. They had a car like this when Romeo's, I've been praying for him. Absolutely. I sure will, Ami. I'll give it to you, and you can give it right out to everybody else. Yeah, as soon as she gets settled in, I'll ask them. But she's going to be there a couple of weeks, so I'm sure that she will be able to receive some cards, and that's super kind of you. That's so sweet of you. Isn't that a cool napkin you're doing? I'd never seen that one. Well, one more practice. Oh, please, let's pray over Dorinda's son tomorrow especially. Lord, please help him to have peace in his heart and mind. He'll probably be a better driver than anyone you've ever met. Just have peace in his heart and mind. Oh, please, please, please. We love you guys. I love you guys. And have a great day. And thanks for all your support. Just thanks for being here. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me while I take a few moments to myself. But I didn't really want it all by myself. I wanted it with you guys. I love you so much. Take care, guys. Hang in. Oh, at 4 p.m. today, hopefully I'll see you over at Jacqueline's lovely crafting lodge. Yes, yes.